Good morning, students. Myself Deepankar Jalutria, Assistant Professor, Government College, Kelwada. Today we will discuss about the famous poem on the receipt of my mother's picture, composed by William Cowper. If we talk about William Cowper was a transitional poet. Now I want to tell you what is transitional poetry. Transitional poetry is that poetry which contains the characteristics of Augustan age and the characteristics of a romantic period. That is transitional poetry. There are many transitional poets in English literature whose period falls between the period of Pope and Wordsworth. Thomson, Black, Cooper. These are some famous transitional poets whose period falls between the Augustan age and Romantic age. This poem was written by William Cowper when he was presented his mother's picture by his cousin Mrs. Unbotham when he was 58 years old. After that, after the death of his mother's 52 years later, this present was given to him, and poet William Cowper wrote this poem in a simple manner. This poem can be called an artless song. तो अपनी पोएम स्टार्ट होती है. Oh that those lips had language, life has passed with me but roughly since I heard thee last. Those lips are thine, thy own sweet smiles I see, the same that often in childhood solaced me, voice only fails. Else, how distinct they say, grieve not, my child, chase all thy fears away. The meek intelligence of those dear eyes. Blessed be the art that can immortalize, the art that baffles time, time's tyrannic claim. To catch it here, science on me is still the same. When the poet sees the picture of her mother, the picture seems to him lifelike qualities. It seems as though her lips had language on them. And they had sweet smile on those lips. The same smile that she used to solace her child in his childhood when she became so haughty and began to weep or cry. Voice only fails. It lacks only one feature, that is voice. Otherwise, the picture is same as her mother, as his mother, as how distinct they say. And it appears that her lips, her mother's lips, consoles her child that grieve not, my child, you need not to worry, and chase all thy fears away. and put your fears away. No need to worry about her departure. The meek intelligence of those dear eyes shines on me still the same. And her eyes has the same shining that the poet used to see in his childhood in her mother's eyes. Blessed be the art that can immortalize. And the poet William Cowper thanks to the painter of that painting that had immortalized her mother, because painting is an art, and art is not or cannot be destroyed by time's effect. So thanks, and we will meet in the next class. This is our first video of this poem, and tomorrow we will understand the second part of this poem.